Hi, today I'm going to show you how to embroider beautiful little rosettes with the wagon wheel stitch. So what is a wagon wheel stitch? Well, it is a stitch that is done on top of the fabric that resembles an actual wagon wheel. And we're going to show you how to do it here, as well as how to kind of like change it up to make it look a little different than your normal wagon wheel stitch. So let's go. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do whenever you're starting out your wagon wheel stitch is you're gonna wanna draw it out so that way you can know exactly where your spokes are supposed to be. Now, your spokes are gonna wanna be odd numbered. If they're even numbered, it won't give it that variation and it'll look really piled up and weird. So what I like to do is draw it out. First thing you're gonna do is draw a circle. Then you're going to draw your spokes. I like to do 5, but you can do 7, 9, as long as you keep the number odd. Now, pick your thread, thread your needle. What you're gonna do is you're gonna come up through the center and you're going to lay straight stitches over all of the spokes of your wagon wheel. There's one, come back up through the center. So keep coming up through the center and covering up all of your spokes. Now, once that's done, you're gonna come up one more time to the center, and then you're gonna begin weaving. Now, what you'll be doing is you'll be going under a spoke, and then over a spoke, then under a spoke, then over a spoke. If you ever made a God's eye when you were little with sticks and yarn, it's kind of the same concept. Take your needle and go underneath the top stitch. Now, don't go into the fabric. This is all done on top of the fabric. Now, you're gonna wanna pull the thread horizontally along the fabric as well. I like to pull it away from me. Then the next one, you're gonna go over. So then we're gonna go under, go over, then under. It's easier for me when I rotate the hoop as I go, but you can keep the hoop still. That's easiest for you. So what you're gonna do is just keep alternating. Over, under, over, under. Don't pull too tight either. If you pull too tight, it'll make the wagon wheel not have like that flowy rose look to it. Kind of press it down too. Gonna even out those, keep them flatter. Now, one fun thing you can do when you're stitching it is switch up the colors. Now, to do that, let's say you've done a little bit of the center here. What you'll do is you'll take your needle and you'll press it, go right into the side of the rosette, kind of tucking that underneath. Now, find out what color you want to do next. I think I want to do this yellow. Now you'll go where you tucked in, and as you can see, I tucked in right there. So the last thing I did was under. So that means when I'm going to come up with the new color, and I'm going to go over that spoke, and then just continue what I was doing. As you fill up the spokes of the wagon wheel, it will get a little bit harder to see the spokes, but that's okay. Now the goal is to completely cover up that circle that you drew. So keep weaving till all of that's covered. Almost done. As you can see, it's getting really hard to see those spokes. When you get to the end, if it gets a little harder to see where the spokes are, what I like to do is just kind of like fake the edge of it by tucking in the embroidery thread to kind of cover up that circle. When you do that, be putting little straight stitches on the edge, kind of like to cover up those spokes. Have any extra like around the edge that I want to cover. Okay, I think that looks good. Now, one cool way to like really take this to the next level, bring your thread up to the center and make a French knot. And I'll be making a tutorial for an actual French knot later. So you can go ahead and go to that if you don't know how to do a French knot. And there you have it. Now, there's also one more thing you can do to really change up your wagon wheel, is you can take your needle and put it inside of your rosette, making sure to pull out towards yourself some of these stitches. That can give it a more flowery look to it. And there you have it. That is how you do a wagon wheel stitch. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe, as well as let me know down in the comments what stitch you'd like me to conquer next. I got a lot more videos coming, folks, so you don't want to miss out.